So I have a monocle because I'm holding a coin box.
That's very fancy of you.
Oh, ho, ho.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Katie, and I'm trying to turn off my phone.
We have wine. You know what else we have? Pet peeves about Disney. No, we love Disney. Look at my house.
Yes, we love Disney, and that's probably one of the reasons why we have pet peeves, because we love it so ridiculously much.
So much. Number one,
the new Disney princess design. I know a lot of people like them, and Michelle likes them.
That's not true. I don't like them. I just don't hate them as
She doesn't
much as
hate
you
them.
do.
I hate them. My biggest thing is one of my favorites is Cinderella, and they really pushed. She's probably the most redesigned out of all the new designs. Here's the thing with the Disney princess merchandise. They hire a certain artist to draw them, and there's a lot of different versions throughout the years. Some of you might remember the gold version. That was when was that? Like a year or two ago?
No, it was longer than that.
Okay, so like the gold version, and like if you look in the coloring books and the stickers, they sometimes look slightly different, like the pictures. They always keep the same face and the same look, at least in the face, and they change the hair. Like when Rapunzel came out, when Tangled came out, they made the girl's hair a little bit more flowy, and do you remember that?
I remember.
And it was a little change, but it was still really pretty. Like Cinderella had a couple tendrils, and Belle had more flowy hair. Bless you.
Like everyone had like really thick, like the dolls. I know Belle's doll went from having hair to here to like hair down her back, and
then sometimes they would have the dresses would be a little sparklier, like our makeup cases, but it wasn't like a redesign. These are a completely redesign in a sense of so much that they're implying it in the parks, in the dresses that the princesses wear, and how they style their hair now, to even like the Disneyland map thing, and all the merchandise.
Which, for the record, Bella's not on the cover of the new Disneyland map. Can I just say that? I'd like to make that point, because it needs to be addressed. Some things need to be addressed in this world.
Yes.
Poverty, gay marriage. Belle's not on the cover of the Disney.
And Cinderella's new look.
No!
Okay, so my biggest problem with it is that they even redesigned her face. Because although all the other ones, she would have like a little bit different outfit or hair, but her face would be the same. They've decided that a side sweep and a little bun is the way to go with her. So they're trying to modernize Cinderella. That was part of the charm a little bit, is that she didn't look like a Barbie. Like, she didn't look like everybody else.
Do I look like a Barbie right now?
Yeah. One that's been loved a long time. Now, I have to say that, and I've told her this, like, if it was just the dress and her hair and the face were the same, I actually would like it.
I like the dress.
Like, I think the dress is cute, and it's not too much. Like, it's not too bad. Like, it's not like she's wearing a strapless gown now. Here's a funny thing, is that if you pay attention to the online with all the pictures, her hair is changing. Right. And it's starting to slowly not have a part anymore. It's starting to have a bang again, and it's starting to get like a flatter bun. Like beforehand it was like this little ball, and now it's getting bigger. So it's kind of like and that horrible headband. It's a freaking piece of ribbon. Who approved that? And then Belle, and we go to Belle, and then Belle, like, what sucks is that I kind of like the skirt design a little bit. I like it better than the old parks because I like how it's fuller, it's more shaped like a bell, and it does have the gathers, but then they always over elaborate it, and it's like, I don't understand why they do that. There's no, like, take off the bells and whistles. Like, it's a pretty dress.
Number 2! Matterhorn Mountain! Oh my gosh! You see Matterhorn Mountain, you're like, I'm gonna ride that! And then you get on it and you're like, buckle your seatbelt, this is fun! And then you come off the ride and you're like,
everything in my body is broken.
It is so shaky and rocky and horrible.
We're getting older.
That's not a reason. I don't believe that. Fix it!
But I don't want them to change it, because they were going to completely change it like they are doing with number 3, I feel.
Big
Thunder
Mountain!
If this is true,
we're going to have to go to Walt Disney World.
The rumor is that they greenlit a TV series about Big Thunder Mountain, and that this new Big Thunder Mountain is going to be based on that, but they haven't even like they haven't even had the show yet.
If it's not Baroque,
don't fix it. That. What's your other pet peeves?
Bad Jungle Cruise skippers.
I'm not enjoying it when all I hear is a really loud. I can't enjoy it myself. So.
And if you don't have comedic timing,
then
you need to transfer it.
Maybe. So, if anyone hasn't tried out the new Fantasy Fair at Disneyland, I recommend it. It's really cute. There's not much to do. It's just princesses in the show.
Yeah.
But it's still cute.
And Maurice's invention.
Maurice's invention, which has really good, they're chocolate or strawberry twist
thingies.
They're really good.
Yeah, those are good. And then they have a juice thingy, which you can get a fancy cup.
Poison apple, which, okay, there's a pet peeve.
Oh boy.
This is a pet peeve.
Here we go.
I'm a huge Snow White fan.
This girl.
And I cannot stand it when Snow White is pictured with an apple, because if anyone watched the movie or knew the story, the apple's bad. It's a bad thing.
I've never seen the movie.
Yes, you have.
I have seen the movie.
It's a bad thing. It's not a cute, like, oh, I have an apple. No, it poisoned her. It technically killed her. Well, put her to sleep. Whatever. Like,
Sleeping death.
I don't dig that. It doesn't have to be. It's not a positive object. Now, the evil queen, Brunhilde, if she wants to hold it,
she should be holding it.
She can hold it. Go right ahead. You create it. But I just, and every single time there's merchandise that has it, because I have a lot of Snow White merchandise.
She does.
She's holding an apple. I just won't do it. And it's just, no, there's no and. I don't know why. I just don't like it. That's another one of mine. I can't stand that.
Well, mine is Belle always being pictured with a rose, because technically she doesn't even touch a rose throughout the entire film. She almost touches
She's not supposed to touch the rose.
Yes. Belle was not being a good listener.
No, she wasn't.
She was not.
She was like, oh, look.
You can go anywhere inside the castle except for the West Wing.
Yeah.
And was she a good listener? No, she was not.
No.
And so whenever she's always like, I love roses. Roses are so great. I love roses.
Even Aurora.
Yeah.
She didn't have... Did she have a rose when she was laying down?
No.
No.
Like, I'm fine with, like, when they're trying to be like this, okay, the silhouette of Snow White is an apple. The silhouette of Cinderella is a glass slipper. The silhouette of Jasmine is Aladdin's lamp. The
Aurora is this.
Oh, the crown. Ariel is the seashell, and Belle is the rose. Then I'm fine. But when it's always like,
here's my
I'm holding the rose.
Here's my rose.
I love roses. I don't know. Maybe if she had something else that she liked a lot, like
Books.
some sort of a hobby that she liked.
Books, or even when she would hold Chip.
Or maybe
It was cute when she held Chip.
if there was a thing that she'd like to do all the time, she was passionate about.
A book, maybe.
That's not it.
Checkers.
Yes, she was a huge fan of checkers. #1 checkers player in all the village. Good job, Disney. We only have 4 pet peeves.